Welcome to an interview with characters from Jay Asher's debut novel, 13 Reasons Why. Let's give a welcome to Clay Jensen, one of the main characters.
Thank you.
So Clay, can you give us a lowdown on what your story's about?
The story revolves around me finding a box of cassette tapes at my front door. As I began to listen to them, I discovered they were recorded by Hannah Baker, a girl at school who had recently committed suicide. They were tapes explained. The tapes explained the 13 reasons that led to her decision to kill herself. Throughout the night, I ventured across town listening to her voice, reliving the events, waiting to hear my name pop.
So this makes you the only main character?
Actually no. Hannah is also a main character. The book alternates perspectives between Hannah's voice from the tapes and my present time reactions.
Oh, good to know. So where are you in the lineup of reasons? What did you do that made Hannah want to kill herself?
I was the 9th reason from page 194 to 219 in the book. However, I was not on the tapes because I made Hannah want to kill herself. She wanted to explain why she did what she did and express her feelings about me. This idea of me being a reason was a major conflict throughout most of the book. I felt I hadn't done anything to deserve to be on the tapes.
So this book should really be called 12 Reasons Why then. Were there any other major conflicts after you discovered you weren't a legitimate reason?
Yes, I was fighting through feelings of remorse and anger from not trying to help Hannah even though I didn't know she was considering suicide. I felt responsible. As the tapes allude to, Hannah also created her own conflict by starting an internal battle against everyone. She felt nobody cared about her nor respected her as a human being.
Speaking of nobody caring, let's bring out our next character, Jessica Davis. Thank you for your time, Clay. So Jessica, how were you involved in the storyline?
I was the third reason, as told through the tapes on pages 54 through 68.
What'd you do to be worthy of being on the tapes?
So Alex, Hannah, and I all used to hang out at Monet's Cafe after school, and since we didn't know anyone else, and everything was great until Alex made a who's hot, who's not list for best butt in the freshman class, and he chose Hannah over me. And then I got offended, and so I met Hannah at Monet's Cafe again, and to talk about it. And she said that I needed to stop believing the rumors, and I just got so fed up with her that I slapped her, and I left a scar above her eyebrow.
Oh, okay. Well, do you think it was valid for Hannah to blame you as a reason to kill herself?
Well, I'd probably have been mad if any friend called me a liar and slapped me, but that would not have been enough for me to say, I'm gonna go kill myself. So after listening to all her other reasons though, maybe it was the fact that so many other tiny problems are piling up to create a snowball effect. And I have done something that impacted her life negatively, and it's too late for me to take it back.
So extending off of what you just said, would it be accurate to say the theme of the novel is no one knows for certain how much impact they have on the lives of other people?
Absolutely. Hannah herself says a line similar during one of her pages. And each and every reason Hannah lists off could have been prevented if they would have known the other problems she was already dealing with.
Thanks for your input, Jessica. Now let's bring out our last character, Tony. All right, Tony, describe your role in the novel.
Well, I'm an acquaintance of Clay's, and we aren't really friends, but we've worked on a couple assignments together. And however, Clay did come over to my house once, and of course, over the story, steal my Walkman from me. And Hannah also left me the second set of tapes at my door the day before she died to disperse them, just in case the people who received them decided not to comply and pass them forward.
Well, why would she leave you in charge of the second set of tapes?
The day before she committed suicide, she came over to my house and one day to give away her bike. While she was over, she asked how many tapes I made for my car, and I told her about my dad's old recorder and gave it to her. I suppose she let me have that responsibility merely because I gave her the capability of making the tapes.
Okay, so let's reflect a little. After all that the readers have gone through, what should they take out of this book, 13 Reasons Why?
Well, the readers now know that even the tiniest remarks and actions have the greatest effect on people. Also, at the end of the book, in which Clay reaches out to Sky, a girl who appears to be a suicide waiting to happen, should inspire readers to help others and pay it forward.
Okay, well, final question. Were any of Hannah's reasons valid enough for her to actually kill herself?
There are honestly no valid reasons to ever end your life. Suicide is just an act of selfishness. Most of Hannah's reasons were also preventable, and if she would have spoke up or left the situation as soon as she became comfortable in that.
Okay, well, thank you, Tony, for your time, and thank you all for watching.